Need to make a large batch of cocktails for a special event or a party? Just multiply all the ingredients, right? Not quite. Stay tuned and I'll tell you about all the things that you didn't think about. What's up guys, Sam James, Barprints.co, and in this video we're going to be covering how to make a big batch of cocktails. Now if you're new to the channel and you're looking for the best in bartending advice and all things cocktail, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right here and click the notification bell to make sure that you never miss a new video when it comes out. Now I've used this process hundreds of times during my 20 years in the hospitality business. I've used it for large events and it works for virtually any cocktail. I've also taught it to a bunch of friends and family, and they've used it and it's brought nothing but epic results for their guests, completely wowing them and flooring them. So let's get into it. Now before we get into it, you're probably saying to yourself, well Sam, obviously if you got to make more of something, you got to multiply the ingredients. Totally right there. But the thing that you probably didn't consider is that when you remove ice from that process, whether you're shaking the cocktail or stirring the cocktail, you're removing one of the most important ingredients from that cocktail, and that's the water. Now, the purpose for that, of course, is that when you're shaking or stirring, you're not only just bringing the cocktail down to temperature, but you're also adding a bit of dilution to that cocktail. And that water is essential to balancing out the cocktail, which, in other words, it helps to open up the flavors and makes the entire cocktail taste better. Now, even though the specs of the cocktail never mention or almost never mention the amount of water that is actually going into the cocktail, depending on a variety of factors, be it ambient temperature, temperature of the ingredients themselves, whether you're stirring or shaking, the type of ice you're using, there is some dilution going into it. Well, not some, there's definitely dilution going into it, anywhere between ½ ounce to 3/4 ounces of water. Now, obviously you can measure this for yourself, but trust me, I've done it, it's there. Now this is a quick fix and it's super simple and you're gonna love it. But before I get into that, if you guys have a favorite cocktail batching recipe that you'd like, or if there's any tips and tricks that you use that you think work really well, go ahead and drop it in the comments so that we can share it with the community, because you know what? Sharing is caring, right? Now the quickest and easiest way to do this, and this works for virtually any cocktail you use, like I mentioned, is just to go ahead and do your multiplication. Go ahead and batch your ingredients, put them off to the side until you're ready to use them. And then when you're ready to serve, depending on what you're batching, whether it's a cocktail you would normally shake or you normally stir, then at that point you reintroduce the ice. So for example, if it's a margarita, you've made a batch of margaritas, right before you serve it to your guests, throw it in the shaker with some ice, and then the way you would have normally done it, and then go ahead and pour it into the glass. If it's a Negroni, for example, you make your batch of Negroni, go ahead and do that, add it into the glass, add your ice to the glass, and then do your stirring to bring it down to dilution in the same way that you would have if you were serving it from scratch. I know that obviously if you're batching, you're trying to save time and everything like that, but I found that this is the best way to consistently deliver the product that you want to make sure that it's perfect every single time. Now, if you're looking for cocktail recipes to batch for either a get-together that's coming up or you have a large special event that's on the way and you want to prepare for it, I put some links in the description below with free PDF downloads of both classic cocktails as well as some cocktails I created. All of them I promise you, your guests are going to love. Just go ahead and get those, and then you could pick whichever one suits your guest's particular palate. And there you have it, big batch cocktails in a nutshell. Now, if you're looking for products to help you upgrade your bar skills, take them to the next level, go ahead and head over to barprints.co, check out what we have over there, pick out what works best for you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss a new video when it comes out. And last but not least, check out these videos that I have linked up at the end if you want to get some more great advice on all things cocktail. Thanks a lot for joining me. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next video.